My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arika Galadirth, and welcome back to Middle-earth as we continue on as the Reunited Kingdom. We are doing a number of things today. Gandalf is going into the wilds, and he's going to defeat Angmar in glorious battle. He's going to go and take Camath Bryn, and then we're going to give it to the elves so that we don't have to worry about Angmar anymore, and then we're going to slap back at Ened Wyth and take Tharbag back into its rightful rulership. We are amassing some forces down here in Dol Amroth, because of course we need to take Methrast back because we lost it last time. We've got forces on the move, but beyond that we don't actually... No, we lose money. We lose money hand over fist, so we're going to need to step things up a notch. We need to attack these fellas here in Rune, but otherwise we just ideally need to get Celebdur down into the city because there's a canned army in the Fog of War there. And of course our invasion of Ened Wyth has begun. We also have Adrian knocking around on the eastern side of this bridge. I had moved him there to stop Isengard, because obviously we took Foldberg and gave it to Rohan last time. And I'd hoped that they might kill Captain Girishag, but they haven't seemed to do so. So what we might need to do is go and attack him so that Rohan gets involved in that fight. And then we can go from there. Yes, we're also today, as you can see, trying to get ourselves banned from Twitch by dressing inappropriately. And we'll see how we get on with that. I'll let you know. But what I also wonder about doing is perhaps attacking Ened Wyth directly in Derwath with Adrahil, but I think we should probably move these guys forward first. So where we are, actually, is potentially an end turn unless we want to attack Kushan.
I will not waste words on you.
Ulrak won't take us on that bridge, but Kushan we could probably kill. I think we should. It's a 1v1. Kushan, why do you have such low-tier armies? We are 122 turns into this game. You are the AI. Thereby, you're always better. You always have enough money to do something, to build something, to recruit something. And how have you still got trash? Something that we should have started with today that's blown my mind. Ever since I joined Third Age Total War's gaming sphere all those years ago, back in 2000, whenever it was, over 10 years ago now, everything I had ever read, seen, and learned about the game taught me that you cannot break alliances. You must break the alliance first, and then you can attack your enemy. You can't just choose an army, walk up to an allied base, and attack. The game doesn't let you do that. Crucially, though, everything that I had seen and read and learnt about in modding up until that point, in my life until now, had taught me that the AI also cannot break alliances. They can't attack you out of the blue. They have to break the alliance first, which, as we all know, the AI can't actually do. So it just meant that they never broke alliances. This is such a bad position for us. I wonder if we can walk towards them and just sneakily walk up the hill. It does look like they're going to give us that chance, doesn't it? Yeah, so I was taught from the very beginning, you have to break alliances before you can attack an ally. No betrayals are allowed. This is true of the AI. However, given the events of our recent Dunland episode, I complained about this to the modding team. And I was told that actually, this was from Finn, that actually that is just wrong. That the community has spouted incorrectly for years now. And actually the AI can attack you freely all the time. At any point, they can betray an alliance. So the game has been set up so that the AI really, really favors alliances. So it is incredibly rare for them to attack you. But it is actually just well within the scope. Something that I did find quite amusing is obviously a lot of you commented and said, yeah, the AI every now and then does attack. It does happen. But there were one or two people who assumed that I thought that Medieval 2 itself didn't allow betrayals. But no, I'm not that stupid. Do me at least some service. It's Dac and Third Age that I was talking about, where they shouldn't be able to attack me if we are allies. But no, it's just wrong. I'm afraid that's just wrong. All these years, I've just not known that. I've never looked into it because I was always told that's the way it is. So I always just took that as read and never researched that or looked into it in any way. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. Quite disappointed. This is just wrong. It's just incorrect and has been for years. Very sad times in Ridgemont High. So there you go. So Moria, of course, can attack me because they're the AI and everyone can. So the restriction, as mentioned, is actually purely on the player. The player cannot break alliances. It's just simply not possible for you. Well, I'm using break alliances, but you know what I mean. The player has an actual cursor restriction, which means that you physically cannot attack an ally without breaking the alliance diplomatically first. The AI does not have that restriction because the restriction, as mentioned, is done through your cursor, which is really peculiar. So it's your actual mouse cursor that rejects your attempts to break alliances.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I'm putting these guys over here because the cavalry has just flanked us solidly. The AI has just completely allowed us to run around them. I just don't understand why. We haven't managed to make use of our archers very well here, but we're better than them. I mean, we're better than them anyway, aren't we? We're the Reunited Kingdom. We're the Sons of Numenor, so of course we're better than them. That goes without saying. But there's an excellence to our bloodline that they just simply don't have. And whilst many of you may decry racism here, we are unfortunately just chosen of the gods. So it's very difficult to argue that we're not the chosen race because we literally were chosen by the gods. We were given our own blessed island and we were raised above the rest of humanity. So we're better than them. That's just a factual statement, I'm afraid. But other than that, we're also just better than them because melee-wise, we are just better. Oh dear, oh dear. Lasana Axeman, you are the stuff dreams are made of. Look at this unit. Just look at that unit and tell me that nothing. Oh, what he's even doing spins for us. Some of them wear capes. Not all heroes wear capes because some heroes are Lasana Axeman and they don't need to. Oh, and look at this guy. Jesus. These two, oh, he's died, but this fellow's like, I don't need to form battle ranks. Just get me in there. I'll kill them all. Every single one of them is a target for me. The wardens will come over and save you because you have bitten off a little more than you can chew. Don't worry, your warden boys and girls are here now. Can we get the cavalry to be used somehow? Not without charging uphill. Just charge into whatever's nearest. Just see how you get on. Fortunately, our little protection over there has worked wonders. How are we doing? How are we doing? 11 plays 40. Oh dear, it really is not going well for them, is it? Who's your general here today? You have a real one, don't you? Kurasan, he was called. There he is, Lokrim bodyguard. I am very looking forward to playing Humankind today. If everything goes as planned, you're going to get the Humankind video tomorrow. Oh, this flap keeps falling down, and this keeps falling on the wrong side of it. Very annoying. If everything goes well, you're going to get Humankind tomorrow. I really would ask that you give it a chance, give it a watch, because I'm so excited to play it. I was playing it just yesterday, and through some excellent military skill, which is words you would never associate with me, I was able to win a war I had no right to win. And the game's just so much fun. To me, anyway. Other opinions do exist. But that's the same with every game. Even Skyrim has people that don't like it. And let's be honest, Skyrim and The Witcher 3 are probably the most lauded games in the history of games. Maybe Red Dead Redemption 2. If you had to post in the comments down below, not your favourite game, but what game do you think humanity thinks is the best game of all time? I would feel very comfortable putting money on that The Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, maybe The Last of Us. That always gets talked about a lot. And obviously Skyrim's. The cultural impact is, I suppose, that's something you've got to factor in. A lot of people won't say Skyrim's their favourite game, but they've probably played it more than any other game. It's such a popular game. It's a phenomenon, let's be honest. Even now, it still sees obscene player numbers, and we're, what, 13 years since its release? I was at university, in fact, when Skyrim came out, and I remember that because I've told this story before, I'm sure. But when Skyrim came out, it was the days of CD-ROM still, and I played it on the Xbox first. I didn't have a computer good enough to play it, so I queued up. I went into town in Stoke-on-Trent, which is where I went to university, And, well, I went to Kiel, actually, so I'm just outside of Stoke-on-Trent. Don't group me with all of those. I went into... I don't think it was Game. It was the other one, but they don't exist anymore. But I don't think it was Game. But we had a store called Game that sold all the games in the UK. And I went in, first thing in the morning, picked up my copy, came home on the bus. Buses. And I played it non-stop. I played it for about a week straight. Just didn't bother going to lectures. And here I am, a qualified solicitor. So you too can skip lectures. There's a life lesson for you. 129 Osgiliath veterans. Well done, says. So they still got the most, even though I didn't think our archers did much there. And I played Skyrim solidly for a week. And that was in 2011. Do I ever drink in any of these drinks? No. Jessica! Jessica, I need a drink. Oh, I didn't even bring my phone in. Oh, I've got my watch. Aha! Let's painstakingly send Jessica a message. Sorry, this is going to be really dull for you. I don't care. Jessica! I can send a voice clip. Oh, Jesus. Yes, I accept your privacy notice about using my voice. For goodness sake. Hi, Jess. Please can you bring me a glass of squash, preferably, but water if there is none that you wish to make. Thank you. It didn't send. Oh, it didn't send. Kill them all. Maybe she heard. Let's just pray that she heard. Yeah, I mean, I could just pause it and cut it out of the video, but I just really CBA.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
It's first thing on a Saturday morning. It's currently 8:45 in the morning.
My lord.
Did I end the turn? No, we needed to kill those runic forces first, didn't we? We'll see what Ulrak does. I don't really want to attack him because... No, actually, we're on the bridge. No. If we attack him... Yeah, no, if we attack him, it won't be a bridge battle.
Yes, my lord.
But equally, our ally won't be involved. Whereas if he attacks me, our ally will. That's why he's not doing anything. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain. And there's a runic army in this fog of war somewhere, isn't there? I'm sure there was. All right, let's end the turn and see if Celebder's going to survive or not.
Splitting the troops.
Oh, how the no rebelled. Right. Brilliant. Just what you want to see. We could get Boromir to just siege that, actually, can't we? There's no need. He can siege it, and then if they attack him, they're not going to get the town in support, and he'll still be on the bridge. So it's a win all round. I mean, we'll execute the population again. We don't need that town for its money or its wealth. We need it as its border force. But we are losing money. So whatever we need to take Methrast is going to have to come from troops we've already got, which we don't really have any of. So.
Yes, my lord.
As you command,
interesting that it forced Malor over the other side of the river.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
They can't now join Boromir.
My lord.
But you can go and stand there. And you can join as well.
Beginning the siege.
They're going to... Ithilien Rangers? Come on, guys.
Yes,
what are you doing?
Yes.
Your orders, my
Oh, we don't have any money. Yeah. No, you're not getting garrison troops anytime soon. Towers, sorry, building towers. What did Rune do? Oh, their first attempts to leave Urk-Estelad. What have they sent? Probably one of those crappy little orcs. We built a lot of things. Fengador got a Dunedain Royal Guard. Fengador! We didn't send anything to Alkford. I don't know what we were supposed to send, but we didn't send it. Right, and there's Enedwaith attempting to trap us.
Yes, your orders, my lord.
Right, you've got four really good units. And look, there's 2 Gondor militia in that one.
Your orders, my
and there's
lord.
1 Gondor militia there. Anything else that's not really very good? No, not really. Otherwise, your army's pretty good. Oh, Territorial Guard. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
By your command. Your will, my lord.
Take one of those and one of those. Take one of those and one of those. Waha!
To battle.
Oh! Oh, they think they can win. Are you aware just how woefully outclassed you are, Enedwaith? Because you're woefully outclassed. There is no way that is a 5-by-3 split. Battle 2. Save it. Do we think we can beat them with our 1 army? and thereby leave Pelelas out of it? Or do we need Pelelas to swarm them? But he's going to take losses because he won't play properly. These are the questions that humanity has to ask itself. Is the AI good enough? Oh, dear. Flashing so much skin. I'm teasing you all. Such a tease. Such a tease. Right. That army's not very good, but we're going to just blitz that. No trouble. I'm just thinking that army's also probably not that great. No, we might as well just go all in. Sod it. Pelelas, come with us. Pelelas! Right, let's try this again. Because I'm very thirsty. I've foolishly not gotten a drink. Jessica. I'm going to just type it out. Can you bring... Oh, no, I didn't do a space. Space. What a delightful piece of Saturday morning entertainment. Me. A drink. I've sent it. Through the power of my smartwatch. Righty, so that fella's going to be in front of us. Their reinforcements coming in the corner over there. They're just going to try and group up. And our reinforcements coming in on our corner on well, hopefully about in the midpoint. Our reinforcements will be very bloodthirsty. But we, unfortunately, have to climb a hill, which isn't ideal. But we've got 4 Amphalas pikes to lead the march. Don't have very many archers, that's a shame. I just kind of recruited whatever I could. I've got a healthy amount of cavalry, though. 4 cavalry units is pretty good. And then we got some really aggressive and good units there, ready to... Oh, why are you coming in the corner? Come off it. I wonder if they will try and move towards me. Dovesheath Foresters are. They're coming up. Units, double time! You guys all go over there. And Cav, let's send you all over here. And let's speed this up. Please, 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 please charge into my pikes. Please charge into those pikemen. Oh, wow, you are the stupidest unit in the history of units. What was that? Thank you so much, Edward. You are such a blessing to me. Every morning when I wake up and I think, oh... Well, not every morning. Never, in fact. It's all for the story. Each morning when I wake up and I think, God, is life worth living? I'm reminded that there's Enid Wyeth in existence. And they're here purely to stroke my ego and make me feel good about myself. He's running over his own men. Annoyingly, the running over thing seems to never kill anyone. They always get back up again. It serves only to disrupt the sort of ranks of the army. The war wagons thought better of it again. They're going away again. Right, we've got another cavalry unit. Although the Philenihardas are Jav, so they're probably going to pull up. Yeah, they are. They're going to pull up short. Obviously, they are Enid Wyeth, so javelins are their thing. So we can't really just sit like this because we will get killed off. Come on, come and attack the pike line. Look at our glorious Amphalas pikes. Oh, look at that. The line of pikes. Come on, Leod and Spearmen. As soon as you hit the line, I'm going to charge you. What do we have over here? Dovesheath Foresters. Saraline Mercs, so we got to watch out for them. Gondor Cavalry Militia versus Leod Spearmen. The Leod Spearmen are shaken. And they are off.
We will smash the enemy.
Right, get out of the way of the Mercs. Get out of the way of the Mercs. Yeah, this primary army is just dead already, isn't it? Oh, look at the glorious blues of Dol Amroth. Dol Amroth! From helm to sea they saw him leap, as foam upon the wing, and dive into the water deep. No, I've messed it up. I can't remember it. I used to be able to recite almost half of the poem off the top of my head. As mew upon the wing, and dive into the water deep, as... I just can't remember it. My name on like MSN Messenger when I was a child was the one full verse of the Lay of Amroth and Luthien. Because I was so cool. Be true to yourselves, people. Don't try and fit into the world. Have the world fit in to you. There's a cracking life lesson there. Where are you going? I didn't tell you to attack. Right, who's getting beaten here? Leod and Spearman are killing you quite soundly. You would expect that. Dovesheath Foresters, though, and Makani and Baxtoy, they would not like to have a go of this. Come and charge into these Spearmen over here.
Remains.
Pull away, pull away. It's only really the Filani herders that are giving us grief now. Can you come and do something, please, Pelelas? I see you sitting over there doing sod all. The Filani herders charged, but they charged our elite units, and they've managed to achieve nothing. Nothing! You are foolish. Yeah, that's right. I warble on a daily basis. Right, we got that other army coming in. We don't really have a hill to defend on, to be honest. We might as well just, where we're standing, just turn and face. We're going to be fighting downhill, everyone, but I believe that every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. So, with any luck, I hate the way that the game does this as well. Intuitively, you'd think 1, 2, and 3 are next to each other. So if you shift-clicked them, you'd get to select all of them. But no, you would be wrong. You would be very, very wrong. What on earth's going on here? What on earth is going on here? Alright, we've had to offer up some Lamond clansmen to death because those war wagons are just going to shred them. Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get back behind the pike lines! Get back behind the pike lines! Cavalry are getting shafted as well. We protect these lands. Pelelas, get over here! My people! You are my people, you bloody moron.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
I mean, I don't doubt that we'll win, but we want to try and minimise losses. Oh, Haven Guard, what's happening here? Oh, the fecking war wagons are chasing you down. And we're out of arrows. Oh, dear.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Well, at least the enemy general's dead. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything, though, does it? And those fecking foresters, cavalry, you had to deal with that. How have you not succeeded in your sole task? The Lamond clansmen are doing all right there. We have 10% of our army is gone, but that's 10% of the combined size of our army, which is about 500 people, I think we've lost. We need to just catch them in a rout now. Why are the Fowlin warriors over there? What are you doing? Why are you coming from so far wide? Why is the AI so rubbish at this? And Pelelas, sprint, you stupid moron! Get over here! Stop walking casually while we die. You're not an ally from another nation. You are our nation. Pick up your feet, please. Do as you're told. We Dunedain will fight for you.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Right, the pike line was going to have to walk forwards because most of the enemy is routing now. In fact, I think the enemy has realised that with Pelelas as well, they can't win this. And it looks like they are off. It looks like they're running off. Got a load of routing there. That's good. That's the good shiz.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Leod and Billman is not a good matchup for the cavalry. I was hoping they might rout, but they didn't. So here we are. I don't know what the AI's plan was there, but it's cost them dearly. Go on, someone join in. No, Tircocoil. No, Tircocoil. Stay out of this. This isn't for you.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Pelelas is finally getting involved. Come on, Leod and Billman. Bugger off. There we go. What have we got over there? Enedwythe marksmen. They're thinking about running. Maybe jump. Thank you very much. Alrighty, let's keep killing. Most of them are dead now, actually, aren't they? Oh, there's some foul. Oh, they're running away. We've got the tier recoil there, but we've flooded around them. Yeah, this is over. I think the tier recoil are the only thing carrying on. Yeah. Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away. 17 for 90. That's. At least he did start running eventually. All right, let's see how much we just laid on the line. 670 men, and Pelelas only lost 69. I suppose in many ways, actually, that's probably better. Because then Pelelas's army is still going to be at full strength. But we killed loads of them. He killed hardly anything. 255, so that's interesting. 1 cavalry, 1 archer. We lost a lot of cavalry. This is why this Enedwaith war is just going to be such a slog. Such a war of attrition. Oh dear. By the Norgrim, the Kirth were taken east over the mountains and passed into the knowledge of many peoples. Dwarves learned Sindar letters, Silmarillion. The Naugrim. Kirth runes, used by the dwarves, are famously not created by them. 8357. That's a lot of money, isn't it? That is a lot of money. Oh, and they have it.
An honourable, glorious victory.
To Gund, then, with everything that you have.
Your orders,
If you can merge, there's a couple of extra units waiting for you in the wings.
Yes, my lord.
Unfortunately, because we're now out of money, we can't actually send a backup after you. But that 8,000 gold coins was pretty helpful.
We can go no further.
Bree and Angmar have gone to war again because they just love
Your
each
orders,
other's
my lord.
fighting style.
Yes. With honor.
Well, I'll do what you can't do then, shall I, Rohan? Jesus Christ.
As you command.
Hello, Rohans.
Yes.
Rohans? What am I talking about? Hello, Derwath. Oh, he does not look like he should be a general. If this was a TV series, he is absolutely one of the generals that no one likes. He is the corrupt gentleman that everybody despises, but he's managed to stay in power because he knows secrets about everybody. Kirithior is ready to upgrade. Where is Kirithior? Let's use our knowledge. I think it's this one, isn't it? Hey! Still got it. Still got it. Side with me, brothers and sisters. Join the fold. Knowledge is wisdom. That means nothing. I'm just spouting things, really, at the moment, because it's very early in the morning, and...
Yes, my lord.
With honor. We can go no further,
hello.
my lord.
What on earth is happening here? Oh. My watch is reminding me that it's my mother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mum.
To battle.
She doesn't watch the channel, if you're interested. I don't think she's ever watched a video in her life. One of my brothers-in-law has watched sometimes. Watched a couple of live streams, but that's about it. I have 3 sisters.
Yes, my lord.
And they're all married.
Your orders, my lord.
And I have a number of nibblings.
Honor.
Which, if you're unsure, is the term that's coming into colloquial parlance, or in fact into official parlance, to mean nieces and nephews collectively. Nibblings. It's obviously just the word siblings with an N. Alrighty, Rooney. How long into this are we? 28 minutes. Ooh. What do we need to do now? I've managed to surround Ulrak. We should probably fight him. So maybe we'll fight him and then call it a day, whatever time it is there. So Derwath is hit. These fellas are going to take Gund. I'm going to give Derwath, remember, and Gund to Rohan. I want them involved. They really could do with defeating Isengard, though. But they just can't do it. They're just rubbish. Absolutely pathetic in their attempts to destroy Rohan. Isengard, sorry. Girishag is wandering around and no one is finishing him off. Look how many troops you have there. Just attack him. You've even got Theoden. Just attack him. I don't want Derwath or Gund. I'm happy to give those to Rohan to try and get them involved. We will then come back over, hit Balorn, and then try and punch through to Alkfud. Maybe we will punch straight through from Gund, actually. Take Karas, take Alkfud, and then sit in Alkfud while we wait for reinforcements to arrive. We're losing less money now.
My lord. As you wish.
Which is good. Obviously.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
Go round and pick up the Dol Amroth forces. Don't kill yourself off. Do we have a general? Oh, no, we don't. Do you have a general you can spare? Yes, you do. Yorthon. Now's your time for glory, sir.
Yes.
You're one of the Dol Amroth ones, aren't you?
Yeah. Mighty host.
Yeah, you're a good one to move away from the bridge defense. No, we don't want to waste what little money we have on archers. Is there anything that we could build for 477? That might make money. What about a leather tan? Yes! There you go. It's a little bit of money, isn't it? It all helps in the long run. Right, can you send all of this back so it can be retrained? And also get free upkeep for a lot of it. Yes, there we go. Now we're not... Ooh, now... Ooh. Ooh, he cried. And there was much rejoicing.
By your
You can all
command.
go in there. Retrain when you're able. With Eddie Redmayne. You guys are already at full strength. Oh, the Lebanon Marines. You might as well just be disbanded. Lebanon Marines. They're not all that anymore, are they? And then we've got Ulrich. My lord Ulrich. Cock-a-doodle once. I shall not deny him. Gandalf's moving in. So, yeah, Ulrich and done. All right, Ulrich.
I will not waste
Line
words
up
on you.
and be
Your
ready.
orders, my
For your
lord.
death comes at my hand.
As you command.
Captain Ulrich. How badly do you think the auto-resolve would make us lose this? No, I'm not even going to chance it. I'm not even going to chance it.
We attack.
The auto-resolve will crap all over us, and you just know it. I'm drinking a glass of orange juice. Thematic. Because it's the morning. Cough diddly cough cough cough. Start deployment. Alrighty, let's form a line. Let's form a line. Patent pending. Copyright pending on that cracking piece of music you've just heard. Archers form together. Stand together, brothers and sisters of Gondor. Cavalry out wide. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yes, here, Lewin of Pinnith-Gellin. You're back. In command of a good elite force. Hello, Rune. How's your day going so far? Are you going to run at me because you're outnumbered and we have archers and you don't? Yes, I think you are going to do that. Right, cavalry. There's a task which must be done. Go and stop those Baron Raiders from being a thorn in my side. Hugh, if you could come in and just start shooting arrows at them, please, I'd be very grateful. Right, we're in position. It's raining, so our archers are all going to be naff, but then so are theirs. So, cavalry, get ready. Oh, they've really charged you. Dragon Riders and Baron Raiders. Deal with this, please. All right. Knights. No, that was a bad play. Don't charge into the spearmen. Pull back! Pull back! Pull back! Yes, run back, run away, run away. Well done, though. That was a smashing little charge. Quite literally. Pun intended. Pull back, brothers and sisters. Do not fight the Balkoth Spearmen or the Gamprim. Oh, they have a general and they've just routed. That's awful. You guys need to get new generals. No, they don't have a general. They're Captain Ulrich. Captain Ulrich has not been promoted to the family tree. He's not worthy of the family tree. So, Loke Scionrim. Oh, no, of course, Loke Scionrim are just the elite late-game spearmen, aren't they? Looking very tasty is what they are. Very tasty. Right, you there. Charge into those Balkoth spearmen. Guards of Osgiliath. Go and give those Gamprim. Go and show them what it means to be a true pike unit. You are pike units, aren't you? I'm sure you are. You used to be halberdiers, but I think you're pikes now. No, I think you are still halberdiers. Or are you pike units that are effective against armor? No, you are halberdiers. Yeah, I thought as much. Run away, run away, run away. There we go. That's good, though. You haven't really lost anyone. They're then frozen in position. Our forces can then hit them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
No, Gamprim versus Guards of Osgiliath. We are outnumbered, but let's look at the stats. They have an attack of 5 and a 16 defense. They are pikes, so no armor piercing. And we have an attack of 10, a 25 defense, and armor piercing. So we should smash that. Speaking of smashing things, let's all just charge back in here. Kill off those spearmen. How are we doing over there? Well, we could be doing better. Defenders of the White Tree. Right, Hugh, start charging in instead of using range. Let's get this finished. Oh, yeah, no, they are massacring them. Oh, dear. The Scion Rim have wandered into hell and they did not realise it. How have we done against those spears? Oh, they've dropped to shaken. That means they've endured the charge. I mean, they're dead, but they're going to die anyway. But they have endured the charge. We must give them that. How are we doing losses-wise? 7% plays 44. Everywhere we go, we're just excellent.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Excellence the world over. Volley! Oh, look, we got reinforcements hitting them in the back. I'm surprised they're fighting on as long as they are, because they've only got a captain, as we've now established. They only have a captain. Got a lot of routing. There is very little left. This sort of glob here, and obviously those are all now fighting to the death. Well, not obviously, they are.
Our men have captured the enemy general.
Yeah, there we are. The
Guard
captain's
him
gone down.
well.
So
and
what's
make it
left?
So he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
What hasn't given up? What hasn't given up? Oh, there's one unit walking backwards. Ah, there we are. Loke Flagrim.
The enemy army flees the field.
Do not let them get
Pursue
away.
and run
Do
them
not
down.
let them get away. Yes, capture them, capture them, capture them, capture them. Well done. Well done. Indeedy. 95. We'll take that.
Be awed by the
114,
victory
111,
we have won here today.
2,194. $174, isn't that what Snape says? Turn to page. No, sure it's 200. 274? Maybe 294. I can't remember. 294. Dun, 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 dun. There's no mercy for you, Roan. Alright, we are going to end, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to go back and see how the auto-resolve would have played that battle, because I'm just interested. So, campaign 03, there we are, that's the end. And what was it? We saved as battle, didn't we? So, did we save as battle? 903? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's see how the auto-resolve would have fared. Just because I'm interested. And that's going to be the end of the episode anyway. So if you're interested, we're going to go back and see how the auto-resolve would have calculated that, because we lost 200 people. How badly would the auto-resolve have lost? Only because if we're at a point where we can auto-resolve our victories, I will do that, because we want to just defeat Enid White now. We're not too bothered about these border skirmishes with Rune, with Cand, with Harad. We're just trying to go all in on Enid White, and hitting them north, south, and east. So if we can auto-resolve things like this. 694! We didn't even kill as many. Dear, oh dear, the auto-resolve is just awful, isn't it?
Glory,
That was
honor,
just terrible. That is just
victory.
terrible. Oh dear. But anyway, we have our save game, campaign 03. Perfect. Alright, well that's your lot then. Thank you very much for watching indeed. Do let me know your thoughts on what you think the best game of all time would likely be rated as, because I'm interested. And if you do happen to catch Humankind, let me know what you think of the video. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navarre and Den Perimad Melonin, and farewell.